All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the pre-market PulseWave report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports. All right, so we're gonna make this quick. The purpose of this video is to see how the markets settled on Friday and to see what we're looking to start the week off with. And as you can see here, today is Sunday, August the 7th. Our first chart is the Bitcoin futures. And as you can see here on the weekly chart, we did end the week with a primary crash alert. So I'm expecting the market to actually have some downward pressure on it to at least start the week off. So we're looking for the market to definitely head lower this week in Bitcoin. Looking at the Ethereum futures, the market also ended with a primary crash alert. So therefore, we're looking for the price action to head lower on Ethereum as well. Next up is ADA Cardano. And as you can see here, it also finished the week with the primary crash alert as well. And looking at the Dow Jones, this ticker is DIA. And the market finished the week at the upper end of its trading range, and we hit a new high for the week, a new weekly high. So on this one, it can go either way. The market can continue to head up, or we could actually start to pull back at these levels here as well. I think it's a very high possibility that the way the market settled on Friday, that it does set up for a downward move this week in the Dow Jones. We shall see. Next up is gold. All right, so gold futures. This is ticker GLD. It finished the week on a high note, so I'm expecting a continuation upside pattern for gold. So I'm expecting higher prices this week for gold. As far as the Russell is concerned, on the weekly chart here, likewise, the market finished strong, so I'm expecting for this market also to head higher this week as well. Next up is the real estate market. Looking at ticker IYR, we got a primary crash alert here. Therefore, I think the inverse ETF SRS, which is, if you go to DEX's watch list, you'll see it there. And you'll see what I'm looking to do there if possible. All right, next one is Litecoin. So Litecoin finished the week with the primary crash alert as well. So I'm expecting lower prices in your Litecoin this week. Next up is oil. So oil has a primary crash alert as well. Looks like prices want to head lower here too. So we got a bearish reading to end the week on this past Friday for oil. This ticker is OIH. It's also under DEX's watch list on your dashboard at PulseWaveTrading.com. Next up is the Nasdaq 100. It finished the week strong. Therefore, we expect prices to head higher this week as well, as we just put in a new weekly high. So continuation pattern upside as well. I think this market has a long way to the top side to go here. Believe it or not, I think that the Nasdaq 100, the QQQ, could hit maybe 370, 375, even 380-ish. We'll see what happens. Next up is silver. All right, this is ticker SLV. Finished the week on a bullish note as well. I think we still got some upside that we can go on this one as well. I'm expecting this one to move higher this week. Looking at the S&P 500, the way that it settled on Friday, it settled with a new weekly high. Therefore, I expect this rally to continue. I see more upside in the S&P as well. Next up is bonds. This ticker is TLT. The long bond finished the week on a positive note. Even though we did close near the lows of the week, we still put in a new weekly high. And we still ended with green on the screen. Therefore, I see a continuation pattern to the top side in the bonds. All right, next up, we got natural gas, ticker UNG. This one's set up for a primary crash alert to start the week off. So I expect lower prices this week in natural gas. Next up, we have the Xmr Monero, and it finished the week on a bullish note. So I'm expecting more upside on this one, believe it or not. So this one is bucking the trend. It's moving inversely to Bitcoin and to Ethereum. And last but not least, this is Xrp Ripple. And unfortunately, we have a primary crash alert here on this one. So I'm expecting downward price action in this one for the week. All right, what up, Mick in the live? What up, Mad? I see you. Yeah, man, doing great, man. I appreciate that. Can we take a look at IVZ and VMY? Okay, let's see what's up for the land down under. I got you covered. All right, so IVZ. Whoops. All right, let's see what we got. Yep. Okay, this is Invictus Energy. Okay. Let's see what we got here on Invictus. All right. Okay, so this one here, this one finished the week. It looks like on a nice bullish setting, hit a new weekly high here too. So this one looks like it wants to continue to run. So I expect higher prices on this one. But the only problem is this gap right here, the gap that was created the week ending July the 8th. So if you do see downward mobility this week, it's probably just to fill that gap. But this one looks like it has room to run. So this does have some bullishness to it. All right, give me just a second. Just need to do something real quick before I forget it. All right, noted. Okay, and the next one you want to see is VMY. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Vimy Resources. All right. Okay. Don't know what happened on that one. Okay. Something happened with VMY. So let's try that again. Not sure what happened. Let's try it one more time. All right, so VMY. All right, so that's Vimy Resources. Don't know why it gave me some problems before. Let's see. Okay, it's invalid. Okay. Okay, that ticker VMY is not coming up. What is the actual name of that security? I can try to pull it up that way. Do you have a name for me on that one? If not, shoot it over to me in the trading room. If you don't have time to do it now, that's fine. Just let me know in the trading room. Just leave me a message, and I will see if I can get that on there for you, and to make sure if it's not added, I can add it for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got time for now. So hopefully you guys are enjoying your weekend, and we'll see what kind of week we're gonna have here, because it's really it can go any way now. And what I mean by that is when you have a situation like we're having, with Nancy Pelosi going over there and doing her thing, anything goes. I mean, we have bad trade relations. We've been having bad foreign policy and trade relations for the longest time now. So I don't know what's up with that. Okay, yeah, I just tried to pull it up, and yeah, it may be suspended or something. I don't know what's going on with that one, brother. I don't know. I tried to pull it up by name, and I just tried to pull it up by the ticker, and it still was disrespecting me. It didn't want to come up. So I don't know what's up with that. Oh boy, was I remiss in talking about the dollar? All right, let me do that before we go. My bad. My bad. I can't believe I forgot the dollar. Okay. All right. So here's your dollar. The dollar finished the week with a new weekly low, and I think this sets up for more downside for this week. We did close the gap here. So this one technically could go either way. Um, I need to look into it further. I don't know if I added this on the Dex's watch list. So let me take a look at this and I'll see. But for just looking at the chart, I would expect more downside on this one. Just looking at the chart. All right, folks, that's all I got for now. So enjoy the rest of your evening and get those trades going, man. The dashboard has been updated. Um, if you see any errors whatsoever, just let me know. Any errors, let me know. You guys have been pretty good on that. You've been on top of things. I can't always catch it with thousands of securities, but you guys help me with that. And if you're missing a security, like if there was a stock that was showing up forever and all of a sudden it just didn't show up tonight, let me know. I can look into it because there's been a major update with the repositories, symbol ticker changes and things like that. So name changes, all types of stuff. So it's hard to keep, like I say, on top of over 100,000 securities worldwide. So if you notice something, just let me know and I can always, look into it. If there's a security that for some odd reason fell off the report, I can attempt to add it back on there, what have you. But just keep this in mind too, especially with new securities like a stock that just went public or something like that. It takes a while to get things added to the system, and I'll tell you why. The system uses very sophisticated data, and it uses a lot of data. So I normally have to have at least like 3 years of data, because there's so much that needs to be investigated and things of that nature. And then the system has to give the final approval, and it has to meet the system's criteria. So just because it's a security doesn't mean that the system will like it and even suggest trading it. So it's a weird thing. You know what I mean? So I know it's complicated, but just FYI, just so you know, I don't want you to think it's personal that if you ask me to add something and then you don't see it, that I just dissed you. No, I try to add whenever you guys ask me to add securities, I do it, but I'm not the final arbiter if they show up on the report. What happens is once you give me a security and I add it, whether it's an old security or new security, it has to meet the system's criteria for tradability. Once that happens, then it'll just automatically populate on the reports, just how it does. All right. Let's see. Oh man, I thank you. Thanks, Thomas, man. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. I work hard, man. I work hard. I try to make it happen, man. I try to make it happen. Trying to help as many people as I can. I appreciate that, Dirt. Appreciate it, man. GNE. Yeah, I did Litecoin. GNE. You want me to pull that up, or are you asking me, or are you saying that it's not on the report, Dirt? Because I can pull it up here. But if it's not on report and you want me to check it, I will. More than likely, I'm going to run the report again first thing in the morning. So there may be an update to the dashboard. I'll probably just rerun everything just because some stuff is not showing up or what have you. All right, GNE, Genie. Okay, GNE. Oh boy, that's a massive bar right there. Look at that. It looks like a double-edged sword. You hit a new weekly high, and then you close toward the lower end of the range. This one looks like it's setting itself up for a major down movement. Oh, it is on the watch list. Okay, great. Okay, great. Yeah, man. Genie looks like it wants to fall, man. The last time we got a situation like this was back here. You see how we had the 3 up weeks in a row. This is weekly chart still, by the way, guys. We had 3 weeks of rally, and then this bar here let you know that you were heading lower, and you did. Same thing back here. We headed lower, and we did. Same thing right here. We headed lower, and we did. back here, lower, here, lower. Every time you get this bar, selling comes, and this is the first bar. So it typically means a algo shift in this particular market. So you could expect a short-term top to possibly be posted. Yep. So there you have it. All right, folks. I'm out here, man. I'm going to eat dinner. Hopefully, you guys are going to enjoy the rest of your evening. Lord willing, we'll have a pre-market PulseWave report or just a morning PulseWave report. That'll be fun. All right, so you know what it is. Smash that like button, and remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I am out. Peace.